Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. Welcome back for episode 40 of our Medieval Dynasty Let's Play. Today we are going to start off by running a quest for our kiddo. I ended my post-stream crafting right at season change, so we're going to have to pick up his quest and then get those fields out of the way to get as much flax as possible before we get rolling. Then our goal is to shoot for the windmill and shoot for the tavern. I'm hoping that we can get one, maybe both today, but we'll see what happens. So if you learn anything useful today, if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. And there we have it. So our kid should have just walked out the door. Yep, there he is. His belly's rumbling. He feels faint. Can we find him something to eat? I know you told us to get more meat back in our diet, Dad, but it's been dried meat for every meal since. Can I have something more varied, please? You're picky. It's because you've never experienced what true hunger is yet. I'm suffering from it right now. Don't worry, I will eat my meat ration, but let me at least mix it with other meals. What is it you want, then? I'll do anything for a bowl of hot soup and a tasty tart. Alright. So a plum tart and some soup. But before we get to that, let us go ahead and get as much of this done as we can before they come out. I'm going to try my best to have them thresh this again, because that worked out really well last time. So we'll see if it works out well a second time. I'm just going to leave the spots for them to grab. We're not going to worry about it over much. Now I think we do need to do 2 fields of cabbage this year. I think this is a year for 2 fields. I think next year's the year for 1. Whoop, that was a bad swing. Then we are going to have to do the 3rd field ourselves as well, but that's okay. I think the person on the 2nd field is going to get started before we get there, as they usually do. I believe we have both males in the field now. We may have changed that up. I honestly don't remember. We'll just get as much of this as we can. we're going to be competing with him. Of course, we also have all the flax back by our fields, as well as the third field to go. So... and maybe if we leave him some extras, he'll go for those. Now, I think one thing that I do need to check, because I think I forgot, is to set the mine. We did add a person to it last episode, but I think we forgot to set it to actually harvest anything. Crap. This is a problem. So let's check the mine. Because I think we forgot to set it to anything. So that's extraction. Oh, well, apparently she was pregnant. And we did forget to set it, so no biggie. We'll just fix that now. So that when we do get workers there, it's not a problem. And we do need to check for displaced workers now. People coming back from maternity leave. Hopefully there will be some. So let's set the profession. Oh, there's... okay. And they're both extraction. Oh, no, that's Genoefa. So this one's production. That's okay too, because we have some production that we need people for. I don't remember where, but I know that we have some. Let's see, there's a cook position and a seamstress position and a blacksmith position. Let's do the blacksmith. Okay. And then the other gal was actually extraction. So let's see about maybe... we might need to put her in the well. Let's see what it looks like. Extraction. Excavation shed is good. Why do all of these stall holders have a skill of 2? Oh, that's her skill of 2. Okay, I feel better now. So the first mine's good. The second mine doesn't have anybody in it. We do need a new animal breeder for the pigsty. Water carrier is good. Lumberjack is good. So yeah, looks like the mine it is. Excellent. And she's already had her 2 kids, so we won't have to worry about her having any more. That is perfect. Alright, so let's go dump this in. We need to change the barn over to threshing. Whoops, that's not where I meant to go. That is. So we want them to do all of the flax. Just all of the flax. How much can one guy do on his own? Apparently pretty close to 800. So it's going to yell at me and tell me that it doesn't have any flax until I dump this off. But that's okay, because that'll give us an opportunity to grab some more scythes while we're dumping it off. Oh, well, it might not tell us that, because dude's harvesting some, and then gal had a couple of spots to get, so maybe it'll work out. Oh, shit, I had hats on me that I could have put on the horse. Okay, so we should have some spare iron scythes in here. We do. We're only going to take 2. So we're probably going to wind up having to use both of them. Iron scythe, 7. Alright, let's call our horse. I've got a bunch of stuff for sale on him. So we'll go ahead and put these hats on there with him as well. And there we go. So we got 22 hats. Yeah, we got a bunch of shit on him to sell. I'm a little worried. This is season 4 and these trees don't look any different. We'll see how it goes. I need you to move, Lamberta. You gotta pick up the pace if you're gonna keep up, buddy. This is all you have to do all day. I got other shit to do, too. There we go. We'll let him get the last of that. It's not really a big deal. Where's... Oh, okay. They are working. I was going to say, I thought that we had 2 males for the fields now, just so that we didn't run into the pregnancy issue. Get as much as we can. Missed some. Now these I can't skip because they're not going to get to them. Oh, but I do need to change over the fields. I almost forgot the fields. So this needs to go to cabbage. Yep. And then field 4 needs to go to cabbage. Yes. And then field 5, we're just going to leave fallow. But I do want to change it to rye next. So that hopefully, if we don't get to it, they will. What? Oh, right, because I went over there to get the 2 that I missed. That's why. Wow. Missed both. You know what? We'll just keep going and come back and clean that up when we're done. Kind of like we do the field behind the house. Uh-oh. We're slowing down. We're slowing down bad. Are we going to get the rest of the field? It's going to be close. There's our windmill. Excellent. That is fantastic. So that's going to make any future flour much easier to make. It's more efficient, apparently, according to the tooltip, than the regular is. So we'll probably put it right here. How big is it? Let's see. Farming and windmill. Oh my lord. It's actually probably not a bad idea to put the stairs back there by the field. Just because that's the side that we'll be approaching from, I think. Actually, I don't think that's accurate. I think we'll be approaching from the other side. So lining that thing up is going to be a bear. Oh, well, we should be able to come at it from the other side. I think we can do this. I'm just happy we got the damn thing. Yeah, we're going to turn it around, I think. I want the stairs on this side. Wait, that puts the stairs to the right. Oh, that's all kinds of awkward. I almost feel like we should put it over here. Because of the shape of it. Let's do that. We'll get it centered north. We want its edge to edge. And we'll just come back until it lets us place it. There we go. Because, yeah, where the stairs are... That'll do. That'll do. Wow, this thing's nuts. Well, mostly logs and planks. Unfortunately, we don't have as many planks coming in anymore because we reduced that number. But... we'll make do. I'm just excited we got the damn thing. Now if we can get the tavern, then we'll be perfect. We'll be exactly where I want it to be. And a day ahead of schedule, which is always happy. And that's why we brought two. Shink. There went to little Timmy again. Well, and there's little Timmy's friend, little Tommy. Would you please not walk in the fields, kids? That's what, 5 kids? Oh my god. Oh, 4. 4 kids. Look at them all. Little assholes. Oh well. Is what it is, I suppose. Okay, so let's go ahead. Not the flax. We don't put the flax in there. We put the scythe in there. Because we are done with the scythe. We should, however, get out a hoe and probably a bag, but I don't think that bag's going to make it all the way. We've got another bag, so it's fine. Okay. And then, well, we're not doing anything for summer, though. We don't actually have to do anything. Well, let's go ahead and manure it and hoe it just so that it's ready to go when the time comes. I'm going to leave them be on this third field and see how much of it they can get done for us. Because it looks like they're almost done with their fields already. Okay. Who are you? You're Genevieve. Okay, so we can put the last of the flax in here. And we know that we need 50 manure, or fertilizer rather. And they're going to take 200, which still leaves us 600 for next season, so I think we're in good shape there. I'm not particularly worried. I mean, we'll see how it shakes out, but it should be fine. Doop, doop. I just want to get this patch ready to go for next season when we plant the rye. Alright, get your breath back, man. I'm so excited. That's the windmill down. I need to double check how close we are on okay, so building, we still have a little ways to go to get to resource storage 3. I don't know that we'll get there, but it's an upgrade, not a new building, so... And there's our windmill. Excellent. And then our build points, it looks like we only need about 534 points. So we don't even need 1,000 today, we only need 534. I think we can swing that. We might have to do a bit of crafting today, like we did yesterday, but I think we can swing that. And that's going to be awesome. That'll be all of our buildings. And that'll give us a day to relax and dink off before Sengoku. Which is also exciting. It also helps that they're producing in the background as well, so that number's going to keep climbing even before we get to crafting ourselves. But I think a farming slash mining village is what we're going to do for Season 2 after we're done with Sengoku. I think that's the plan. We're going to try to specialize instead of doing a little bit of everything, because we now know what's more profitable and how to reach those values. So I think that's going to be a big part of what we actually do and don't do for our village. Like the fishing hut, we figured out was more or less pointless for us. You can use it. You can absolutely survive on fish instead of meat, but I feel like the way that we did it worked really smoothly, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. There was a time there where we were a little shy on cooks, but we made it work. And we're not actually planting anything, so this will be the last once over on this field. And we could do that other field, but now there's really no point because we don't even need the farming tech. So it is literally just about what we need now as far as moneymakers and crafting goes. There's no point to do anything extra with the fields. Especially since our farming level is capped as well, so there's really no reason to go. We are level 10 farmers. And there we have it. Alright, so we take our bag and put it away. We can take our hoe and put it away. Both of them. We didn't break the one. Excellent. Excellent. Are you guys seriously done already? Nope, you're just switching to hoeing. Good job, mate. Make us proud. And they should be going to town on the flatbread, if we look at our production. Let's see. Oh, the sewing hut needs repaired again. So the smithy's probably out of iron, right? Yep. Same with you. Iron? Yep. Okay. So our kitchens, we should have you doing nothing but potage, you doing nothing but flatbread, so there's 10 a day out of there. And then you doing a mix of the two, which is another 8 a day, so that's 18 a day. We may need to help them a little bit with flatbread crafting as well, because that is a lot of XP for relatively little effort. Yeah, we've already gone up 20 points. Okay, so we've got some buckets in there for them to deal with. Ooh, money. There's our 50. There's our 500 grand. Doo 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 doo. So that's exciting. Let's put these sticks. I don't know where I keep getting random sticks. I really don't. I'll put you in there too. So let's see. Is there anything else that we want to pull out to sell on this sale run? That flax is going to take a little bit to go through. Let's take that and sell it. Yeah, we got 2,300 flour to go. That's a lot of iron axes, so let's take all but 3 of those. Same with these. Iron hoe. That was more than I meant to take. We'll leave 2 iron hoes. It's 1 for each of them. That should be plenty. Iron knives. We'll take all but 2. Iron pickaxe. We'll leave 3. Just because we have 3 locations that they're pickaxing with. We do have some extra planks, so we could work on building. Got a bunch of simple shoes. We'll leave 2 for them to sell. Stone knives, they're going through pretty quick. I'm not going to worry about helping them with that. We do need a toy sword for our kid. Wooden vials, we'll let them sell those. They're going through them quick enough. Jeez, that wool exploded. Alright. Our horse is being a butt. Alright. put the fur on you. We will put the iron hose on you. The hammer. The knives. And the shoes. And you should be good to go. So we need to find our kid, which should be this quest. Yep.
How can I help?
So we're going to give you a little something. So that's got him at 57. We'll see what he's at after this quest. I would love to start building that, but I want to get this quest done first, and we have things to sell. So, well, let's finish crafting up a little bit more to sell, because it looked like we had some leather, and the shoes make really fast. And then we've got, yeah, we'll just go with that for now. The other stuff that we could make isn't really going to be worth the time investment. The wool hats would be nice, but it's going to take more time and we're not going to be able to sell today. But that'll give us something to do overnight. On top of building. Yeah, these shoes don't take very long. They're even less time than stone knives. I mean, 30 of them's a lot, but... Did our horse come inside with us? Jeez. Halfway there. So I figure... I don't know if we can get the plum tart and soup from the regular cook gal. We might be able to get it in Danica. We may have to actually go to a place with a tavern. We shall see. And 31. So, in theory, yeah, he did follow us inside. Weird. In theory, we should be able to start getting cherries from our stuff starting tomorrow. In-game. What? Oh, one of the storages is busted. I thought that I told you to fix that shit, man. Yeah, repair. 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 And repair. Okay, he's on it. He is on it. Let's take the fur, the hood, the hats, the hood, the hammers, the hose, the knives, noble shoes, simple shoes, and wooden vials. And head to Danica. At least we're going to make good speed. Shit, I think the sheep might be almost ready to shear again too, which is going to be that much more wool. It's simultaneously good and bad. The wool is a lot of points, but it also takes a lot of time to craft. So you figure you have 7 seconds for the spool, and then 7 seconds for the cloth, and then 14 seconds for the actual hat. So it's kind of a pain. And the noble shoes we should have held on to. They were light. Should have done them last. And we can finish it up with some wooden vials.
Have a good day.
Okay, so let's go to her daughter. And see if we can get the plum tart and the soup that our kiddo wants.
How can I help you? My wares never disappoint.
Plum is P. And soup is S. Plum tart. 240 for one. Ouch. And then soup is 60 for one. That's not so bad. Alright. 8 hats and we've basically cleaned her out. She got 15 left. Can we steal some of that? We can indeed. And now she has 60 cents. I'm kind of curious as to how they do partial coins. That's just odd to me.
Best goods in the valley.
Alright. Buy half of our hats and some simple shoes and some vials. Thank you, sir.
See you soon.
Yep, see you soon. We will see you next season, sir. Everything that I brought with us, we have our village selling, but we are constantly going up, which means we can't sell as many as we're making, which is fine. It's not ideal. I would prefer to have more of the merchant sheds selling them. I would like to double up on them all just to make sure that we could actually sell everything through those for the additional money, but everything that we are running around selling is stuff that we got, or that we have selling and are still getting a surplus of, so it's not a loss really at all to sell this stuff.
How have you only goods of the highest quality?
Because it would sell over time in our village, but those numbers are just going to keep getting higher. Oh.
B. Take care.
I don't know that we need to get any more toy swords. I'm not going to buy any more toy swords. Oh, no, 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 no.
Hail, friend. Whatever you need.
I was hoping he was after a hammer. Because if he was after a hammer, that would be some quick build XP and quite possibly tip us over into the tavern. Which is the big goal right now. That is our last unique building to build. And then we will have officially built one of every unique building. Granted, we tore some of them down because they weren't conducive to our plans as far as optimizing. But at that point, we will have built one of every unique building. Not necessarily all the upgrades for them, but the buildings.
What can I do? Let me show you my wares.
Da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da.
For you. Farewell.
I think that's the end of this town. Drop a quick save, because last time we had bandits at this corner up here. And let's hope they're not still there. They are not still there. I am okay with this. The bandits at the cave mouth was definitely a big surprise last episode. That cave has traditionally been safe. It's one of the only ones that doesn't have a damn bear in front of it, and instead we had a whole horde of bandits, because ta-da! Also because it's me, so of course we did. I should have expected something untoward to happen, because it always does. Well, hello. Oh! He got the horse. I didn't expect him to attack that fast. Aggro, sure, but I figured he would have taken time to line up the shot. Jeez. He actually did less damage to the horse than I did when I hit it in the head with the hammer. Not that I'm proud of that, just pointing it out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where you going? Arnold? Onald?
How have you been?
Destroyed your house. Resources, no. I'm not getting you resources. Farmer? Want to use the farmer. You are.
Let me show you my wares.
Okay. Some knives. And some shoes. And some vials. Thank you. Whoops. One too many escapes.
Trade is in my name.
Some knives. And some shoes. And some vials. Whoa! Okay. I wonder what I sold that I didn't mean to. Maybe nothing.
Farewell.
Just looked like I inadvertently sold something there for a minute. Pig farmer.
Hello. Best goods in the valley.
Okay. Some shoes. And some vials. So probably only got one more village in us. Before it's time to head home. Well, who else has quests here? So Tukti, that's good. That's the next village we were going to hit anyway. Looks like Borowo and Gustovia. And then Lesnica. We checked Lesnica's, we told them no. And we checked Rolnica's and we told them no. We're still looking for that Copper Hammer quest, because if we can find that, we'll be in business for the tavern. So that's the plan. My, it's foggy for summer. Usually that's a spring or a fall thing. Usually a spring thing. So we might be taking a long way home via Borowo, just to see what that other quest is. Not you. It's gonna be you. Well, first, let's sell stuff. Oh, the hose. I forgot to sell the hose. Okay, and then shoes. Still got a lot of shoes left. You need some equipment. Nah. I'm not going to help him with hunting equipment. Okay, so it's not either one of you. Is the person in the house? It is.
Only goods of the highest
Okay,
quality.
so just shoes and vials for you. 16 and 15.
You fare well.
Well, it's better than nothing. Okay, so that hit up both of them. So let's head to Borowo and see what their quest is. And then Gustovia and see what theirs is. Because I'm really, really hoping we can get a hammer quest. So getting the materials is usually extraction. And getting the, Wait, it's not building that we need, is it? No. No, it's extraction that we need. The crafting that we need. Oh, maybe we should do that bow quest. Shit. Because, yeah, the building points is what's going to get us to the last resource storage. Alright, we need to go back. We'll do the bow quest, because that should give us some production points. I hope. I mean, we'll see. But extraction we don't really care about. We're probably going to wind up doing both, aren't we? Just to see. Ah!
How have you been?
Please tell me that this quest is going to give us... Nope. Wasted damn time. I hate your face. I don't even want the fur. Fur's like straw. I just don't need it. Or want it. Alright, so if we can hit up Borowo and Gustovia and see what they have for quests. And hopefully sell off the rest of our stoof. I don't know that we're even going to make it to Gustovia as far as materials to sell goes. I mean, that's why we skipped the other two towns. There's no real point. So we only have like 2, maybe 3 vendors left worth of gear to sell. Chop, chop, chop. Wow, he almost made this whole run on one sprint bar. Oh, he did make it. He made it all the way on one sprint bar. Wow. I'm impressed. Oh, Milena. Come back.
Greetings, stranger.
New pair of boots. Alright. Is that going to give us... I hate your face.
Greeting. Only goods of the highest Take care.
Was really hoping to be able to scam some XP this season. Oh, where is she? She is still asleep. Alright, fine. We're not going to deal with her. We're just going to go straight to Gustovia. Hopefully they're not asleep as well. They might be, though. It's looking about that time. It's going to be close, that's for sure.
Hello. Whatever you need.
No, I think we're alright. Simple shoes. Almost. We got 2 of those left.
See you soon.
Okay.
That was like best goods in the valley.
So this is the last of the shoes. And then we've probably got 1, maybe 2 vendors worth of... Oh, no. We have 1 more vendor worth of
Appreciate
vials.
it. Have a good day.
So let's hit up the tavern gal on our way to that quest.
Point.
And then we should be square. I think. Let's double check everything, because she's still got money. She still has a lot of money. Nope, yep, I think that's it.
Have a good day.
So let's see what this quest is. Hopefully it's something worth our time and effort.
Greetings.
Renovate his house, but he doesn't have a hammer. Alright, sure. Yeah, that one's building technology. And it's 200 points, so that's something. Alright, so let's head home. We'll give this crap to our kid. And then we can craft the stuff for those other quests. We'll pick up that 3rd quest too, just to see. And then, yeah, we have 1 quest in... We have 2 more quests that we can pick up. At this point, I'm desperate to do anything to get that extra 200 XP, because I think 200... Isn't that about how far off we are now? No, we're 500 away. But still... So that's production, farming, survival, and building. I don't know. It might be production. Survival is hunting. It might wind up being more building, but if it is, that's not a big deal. Because I would still like to get that extra storage space. Especially because we're going to double the increase. Because we have 2 of them to upgrade. We have the one that's out by the first mine. So that'll definitely help. I don't think we're hovering on the edge anymore, though. I think reducing our wood and actually me crafting a bunch of extras helped us balance out our storage a little bit. I don't think we're right on the cusp of being over full anymore. I think food storage is our major concern. I almost rode straight past the village. Our kid's in bed, isn't he? I don't think he'll talk to us, but he might. Oh, he will. Okay, so he's at 57. Something different than hunted meat to eat. I almost forgot what other foods tasted like, especially the soup is a nice change. Eat slowly, don't choke on it, appreciate the food while it's in abundance. Yes, Dad, I get it. Anyway, thanks a lot. My mouth is watering already just from thinking about it. Time to eat. Enjoy your meal. So we're at 57. And that put us at... Shit. I don't know. want to say 62, but I don't know if that was mood that increased by 5 or if it was actually our reputation with him. So we need a copper hammer, and I think we have one of those in storage. I don't think we actually even need to make that. And then we needed a bow. I don't remember which bow. Do we have a copper hammer? We don't. Okay, that's no big deal, though. 2 copper bars and a stick is not a problem. We got more leather, though. Right, so which bow do we need? Well... So this one... Delivered to Carolina. Okay. And then this guy wants a recurve bow. Do we have a spare recurve? We might. I don't think so, but we might. Nope. So a recurve is... Smithy 2? No, hunting. Hunting Lodge, I think. Hunting Lodge 2, yep. 1 log, 4 thread, and 3 leather. One log. Linen is an L. 4 thread. And then we've got our leather on us, so that's not an issue. So let's go and see about getting that bow done. And then we'll come back and do the shoes with the remaining leather. And then we'll work on that building until sunup when we can do the last quest. Ah. My allergies are not being friendly today. We also still need to make a copper hammer, I believe. Yeah, it's right up there in the top right. We should eat something before we get too much lower, or I'll wind up taking health damage because I wasn't paying attention. Why are we missing a bowl? We're gonna have to pick up an extra bowl from storage, it looks like. Copper hammer. Okay. So that's both of those quests taken care of, which means that's the one that we need to worry about. Oh. No! Why do they always send me to Hornica? Well, let's take 32. Because I have no idea how many we're actually going to need. I guess 15 of these. I'm sure that's not enough, but it's a start. Oh my. And it looks like we will be taking a weight potion, because I don't think we have any potions on us. So let's take 2. Just that we have a spare one after we drink this one, and let's take an extra bowl. Drink the potion, dumbass. There we go. Nine of those will give us the 3 scrambleds. Which is additional XP for crafting. I think the food one's going to be hunting, so I don't think we're going to do the food one, but we might do the materials one. Just to see. I don't think it's going to give us what we need, but it might. Oh yeah, that's not going to be nearly enough planks. So at this point, if you were trying to build some kind of a guard tower, you would place things here, but if you don't actually build any more, it basically functions like a guard tower. So you could make crenellations out of like the storage crates. If you go into, not necessarily chests. I guess you could use the chests. Ah, you might have to use the chests. Okay. But if you put chests staggered, you could make crenellation and make it look like a watchtower, so that you could see, use it as a lookout without actually building the rest of it. It's something creative that I've heard of other people doing. I've seen images, but I haven't actually seen video or anything. I just thought the concept was kind of cool. Okay. So we're going to need 12... your logs. So there's 5, 12, 13, 20, 27, 34, 41, 41, 42, 43, 44, and then 24 planks. So 44 logs, 24 planks. I don't know where the shit my horse went. Get on the thing. And the 24 planks is actually a little bit over what we actually need, because we had some left over from the base that went into the roof. I just didn't want to bother doing extra math while I was trying to remember a different number. Please don't let me hit you in the head again, horse. Just keep your head down. Shit, I only counted one of these little wing spots, which means we're probably going to have to grab some more logs. And some more planks, apparently. Alright. I just botched this all to hell, didn't I? So let's see. 19 more planks. Yeah, I screwed this all kinds up. So 19 planks and 6 logs. Where is the door? That doesn't look... It's not. There it is. So 19 planks and 6 logs. Third time's a charm. Oh. So we still need 13, which means we're going to need 7 logs, and 6 logs is going to be 13 logs. And 6 of them are going to be turned into planks, or 7 of them are going to be turned into planks. Alright. And this should give us enough to finish off that windmill. I don't know that we're ever going to assign a worker to it. I can't trust them to make flour on account of we have to keep some of the grain back for replanting. So if I have it set just slightly wrong, we screw ourselves for replanting. And I would rather replant with our own oats and whatnot, or grains, than I would repurchase them, because that's just going to cut into the bottom line. So that's not a viable option to me. I suppose you could do it that way if you wanted to. It's just not a thing I want to do. And 1 plank over because you can only craft them in evens. Well, horse, you are stuck there, aren't you? So if we look at this, it's, oh wow, it doubles the efficiency. Instead of it being 5 rye grain for 5 flour, it's 5 rye grain for 10 flour. Wheat is 5 to 20, and oat is 5 to 10. So it just says that it's more efficient. It didn't tell me it was going to double the efficacy. That is nuts. So that's definitely something to get up as soon as you can. Did we make the... Yeah, we did. Okay, so what do I have on me? We have the copper hammer, we have the extra flat bow, right, boots. That's what we didn't craft. Or simple shoes, rather. Alright. So, how's our tech looking? Still need almost 500. 475. Well, we can have a crack at that wool while we're here. So let's see, what do we have for wool? We can take one of those, and then 48 would be ideal, which means 40. Can we shear the sheep? I mean, well, we can't because we gotta wait for them to wake up. But are they even ready to be sheared? I don't know that we can tell until they wake up. Well, I guess let's just take what we have. So we've got 5, which means 6 because we grabbed... 40 times 8 is 5, and then we've got 6 because we grabbed a wool cloth. So we're gonna need 12 of these. And then 6 of those we're gonna turn into linen cloth. So let's start with that. Well, we made 20 grand in our rounds so far. We're at 524,000. Hopefully by the end of what we're doing, we'll be at, well, yeah, we'll easily hit 525,000. I remember when our goal was 500 per season. And then it was 1,000 per season. Then it was 5,000 per season. And now we're getting like 20 grand a season. Sometimes more. The downside is, at this point, I mean, you can consider this city a success. We have 500,000 coins and some change. And our taxes, as they currently sit, are 10 grand a year. Which means we have 50 years worth of taxes if we never sold another item. That is absolutely insane. And there's not really anything that we need to buy. Everything that we need or want, we just make ourselves. Oh, damn it. I still needed to... Oh. Well, this has just been a series of misclicks. Okay. So we had 12. We needed to make 6. We made 1, so 5 more. And then we should be able to make ourselves 6 hats as well to take to sell. Perfect. And I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to hit up the fishing village and Hornica first. Because, one, I hate going down there, so I always try to do stuff I dislike first. That way I can end on a happy note. But also that will give us an excuse to use the fast travel to get back up for some of the quest turn-ins. So we can start and then go the reverse order that we did on our way up, so that we can do the 2 turn-ins that we did accept, and then we can grab the other 2 on our way back around. So just for efficiency of travel, I think that's going to be the best way to do it. Why does it take so much longer to make a hat than it does a pair of shoes? I feel like a pair of shoes actually has more sewing involved. But what do I know? I actually... Well, I can sew. But mostly I do it for repairing things, not for actually crafting things. So, that's a thing. I can also crochet. I don't like to, but I can. It's not enjoyable to me. But it was a useful skill to learn. I wonder if I punch one of these sheep if they will get up. Last time I had one that was still sleeping, and I had a bunch in the doorway, and I used the trick that one of you had told me to try punching them to get them to move, and not only did they move, but it woke up the one that was sleeping, so I suppose that's an option. We might actually be able to squeeze out one more hat while we wait. How much wool do we have? We have 2. We are 1 wool shy. And I mean, we could make another hat with, we could actually make 2 more hats with what we have here, but I want to leave that for him. For the tailor to use. And that way we don't have extra downtime on him for no apparent reason. I don't know why I did not put the manure or the leather away while I was in there. That was foolish. Alright, let's give it a shot. We're gonna quick save just in case something untoward happens. Hey! Well, it woke them all up. Now we just have to wait for him to calm down. What do you... No! Son of a bitch. So I just punched the sheep for no reason. Aren't I just the king asshole? I love it when unstuck makes me more stuck. That's my favorite. Oh shit, we can sell another piggy. Yeah, I hear you. So you're a female. You're a female. Are you all three female? That's a problem. Nope, one's a hog. Okay. So let's sell the oldest female. If we go into management and aminals and piggies, we'll sell the old female for 1,200. Yes. Perfect. So that's more manure for in here. Not to mention the 5,000 in the corner. Jesus. Our fertilizer's good for now. They're working on flax. How fast is their flax production going? 780 a day. So it's going to take like 3 days for them to get through it all. 3? Flax. 4 days for them to get through it all. And everybody's awake. So we planted our orchard in summer, which means it should be ready to harvest, like fully grown, in fall. Unfortunately, I think we can only harvest them during summer, so we're going to miss out on another full year of it, it looks like. But it is what it is. Do we have anything? Nope. Okay. I should really check and see if these guys have anything. Oh, yeah, there's one. Whoops. So I don't think the food stalls will, or the kitchens will, but I think there's a very real possibility that the forges will have stuff. Well, there's 7 iron bars. Yep, there's an iron axe, an iron knife. Let's take that linen thread, because we don't need it for fishing spears anymore, because we're not doing fishing spears anymore at all. So we can just put it in here and have it work for us. You know what? These weren't counted as part of our totals, so we're going to keep everything but the linen thread out and just sell it. Well, and the stone knife. We'll just sell it on our way through. Okay, and we can put some of it on him. Now, if we look at our building hut, is he repairing everything? Yep, okay, so it's almost, the fold's almost already fixed. Oh, there's 3 destructed modules. Wow, I only saw the one. Okay. That's the one I saw. So there's one there, and there's one up here. Wow. Alrighty then. That's got a hell of a hole in it too. So for our tech, yeah, we're not gonna hit 10 grand on this. There's no way. That's still 1,500 points away. And even with the 200 we're gonna get from this, we're still gonna be quite a ways away. And building XP is really slow. This guy though, he's so close. I just need a handful more things to craft and we'll be good. Well, let's see. What do we have for iron in here total? You know what? Let's take all but 2. And then we'll take 4 sticks with us. And we'll be able to make... Whoops. Be able to make some extra iron knives, which are also worth quite a few points. We may have to resort to helping them with the... the flatbread, just to get those points out of the way as quickly as possible. Alright, so there's an extra 4 iron knives. So let's go ahead and put those away. Oh, it was only 3. Okay. Is what it is. What, I guess we can make some stone knives while we wait. I don't want to head out until they actually go to work, because there's no real point if we get there early. So what is 75 divided by 5? That's 15. So let's take 30 stones. It's extra points. All about the points right now. I suppose now would have been a good time to help with the flatbread. And we are going to have to get some clay together to help with the making of wine bottles for cherry wine. Of course, until we can harvest cherries, there's no real point in making cherry wine wine bottles for cherry wine. But it's still not a huge deal because we should still be able to make the mead, I think. I don't know what all the ingredients are for mead, but I know honey is one of them. And I'm hoping that's all that we're really going to need. But we will see. Now I do hear them tinking along back there, so we should be good to move out. So we'll put these in there for them to sell. And hop a ride on our horse. That was dumb. Oh, they're not ready to shear yet. So maybe the punch trick would have worked, they just aren't ready yet. They've got to be super, super close, though. Like, I would bet sometime today. So let's head to Hornica. Open saddlebag. Take. And actually, let's go ahead and head south first. To the fishing village. As we can at least sell off some of our junk there. And that sets us up to follow the road into Hornica. Just some quick questing. Hopefully scam some extra points. Is he already down at his hut? Yes, he is. Okay. So that's almost all the hats straight out the gates. I knew that we weren't going to be clearing anything out.
It was nice seeing you.
Oh, well, I mean a village or two, but we're not going to be able to completely empty them like we usually do. We don't have enough of the loose materials for that. We don't have any excess seeds to sell or a bunch of extra vials, so
I've been a vendor.
it is what it is. Ooh. She's still got 900 left, too. Look at her. Got big money over here. Yep, she can take that, too. Wow. And a pair of simple shoes. And a wooden vial. So she's going to get away with having some money left. It is what it is. There's not really anything we can do about it. Alright, so let's follow the road. Yeah, we're not going to come even close to cleaning out Hornica. They have the most vendors from what I remember. I mean, we've been there several times, but I'm pretty sure that they have the most vendors. And there's no way in hell we're going to be able to clean all of them out. Ah, fucking bandits. Oh, one of them's an archer. Well, good thing we're not coming back this way. We could scam some extra coins off of them, but I honestly don't feel like it's worth the time for the combat. I mean, in 28 seconds to craft 2 hats, we can wind up making as many coins as we're going to get off the entire camp of bandits. And it will take me more than 28 seconds to kill a camp of bandits. Somebody that's a better shot, probably not, but for me... I hate when that happens. You hit the button and it looks like they're highlit, but they're really not. Where do you... Seriously? I hate your face. I'm gonna stab you here in about half a heartbeat. Right in the head.
Welcome. I've been a vendor since before you could walk.
Don't you just love how my first response to people frustrating me is to threaten to stab them? Alright, we are officially out of things to sell, so...
Take care.
We've made almost 50 grand this session, though. We're 20 grand off, which is a couple of... Well, actually, yeah, if we took all the flatbread and sold it, we'd be square. Okay, so there's that quest accounted for. Now, where's Melina? She's in Borowo. Didn't we have somebody in Gustovia that we needed to return to? House renovations, maybe? House renovations. Okay, so we're gonna port to Gustovia. It's gonna cost us some money, but at this point, I just don't want to deal with getting out of here.
How's life treating you?
It's only 300. It's barely even noticeable out of our 500,000. Alrighty then. And I think, what's the reward on this quest? Maybe we'll get back what we just spent. Yeah. Is she inside? Or is she you? We got nothing back for that quest, but that's okay. So the hammer is in... Oh no, that was the hammer. That wasn't the hammer. What the hell quest was that? Yeah, that was the hammer. Okay. So we should have got Dynasty tech. Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm talking out my ass. Doo-doo-doo. Hopefully she'll give us money. $75 coins. Okay, and then our last quest was up this way. We should be able to make this in one run. And then we can swing west and then south and pick up the last two quests that we skipped. Hopefully one of them will give us that sweet, sweet production XP. I doubt it, but maybe. Well, no, because the one we're sure is hunting. So that's not going to be production XP at all. So we're not going to do that one. And the other one is materials for the house, which I would assume would be building or extraction XP, but we will at least see what it is. As if it is crafting XP, then that's going to be an important quest to mark for crafting XP boosts. Yeah, I see you, Bobcat. Woo! Oh boy. Cross-country riding at its finest. Kind of reminds me of the second level of Battletoads, where you had to take the hover bikes through the sewers and all the obstacles, any one of which would kill you if you crashed into it. Okay. I think this one's the meat one, but we'll go and check just to be sure, because there's a possibility that it's not. And worst case scenario, we just ride straight south from that village anyway, so it's not really a loss to go over there. It's just an L instead of a straight line. There's clay pits. Yeah, this area is one of the better areas to build. Over here and then over here, because they're nice and flat. I wish there was a way to make like a bridge. I think that would be neat. Maybe they can add that later. Have a community that straddles the river would be really cool. Because all of these seem to be on one side of the river or the other. Oh, no, he is the one. Okay. Stone, straw, and logs. Oh! And what's that going to give us? Building technology. Okay, so that's the same as the hammers. 22 logs. Oh, man. All of these are birch! So these are only going to be 2 logs apiece because they're all birch. Where are you going? Yeah, it's nothing but birch as far as the eye can see up here. That's going to make this pretty tedious. That was closer than I would have liked. Well, we're halfway there. want the stick, I want the rock. Also, where's my horse? It said he was like 3 meters away, and then he popped to like 15 away. Hey, Stesso. No, we did get the windmill up, though. The windmill is a go. It's already built and functioning. And they were not kidding about it being more effective than the kern. It's actually twice as effective. Instead of 5 to 5, you get 5 to 10. But we are really close. We need, we should get the tavern today. We might have to make some of the flatbread ourselves instead of having them do it all. But we should get it today. Woo! I did this quest in the hopes that it would be, crafting XP, but it's not. It's building XP. But I mean, we're so far off on the building XP that I don't think we're going to hit that one. But that's just an upgrade. It's not a new building. So the tavern will be our last unique building. Alright, let's see how many logs we have total. So we need 22. I got more logs than we needed, didn't I? Yep, by 10. Not by a little bit. Okay, and 33 rocks. So we have 5. So remember, whatever we're showing, we actually have 5 in addition to. So that's 32. We need one more rock. And of course there's not going to be any to be found. It's going to leave us hanging one shy. There we go. And then 19 straw. So there's some straw down by the bank. That's not going to be too big of a deal. So let's... Oh, we got some limestone too. Okay, good. He's not overburdened, so he can still carry us back. So there should be some straw around here-ish. Okay, we should probably eat something. So we only need 19 straw. That's not a big deal. That shouldn't take much. Oh, here's where all the damn rocks were. And that's a wolf, and we are not moving at speed. That's not good. Well, it looks like he stopped following us. Alright. So 19 straw. Really? You're kidding me. This looks like where reeds should be, but there are no reeds here. Maybe over there? I should have brought the horse. I really should have brought the horse. Well, yeah, but who cleaned it out? Because when the people collect it, it doesn't actually disappear. Oh, it's going to do the same thing to me over here. Although there would have been 2 free cherry treat saplings. And some carrot seed that I don't care about. There's none over here either. This is not good. Alright, so let's follow the shoreline and see if we can't find some. And hopefully not bandits, because we are moving slow. I think I'm going to have to pull all the stuff off of him when we go to turn in. Or her, rather. I guess this horse is female. May as well just take it now. Now can you move? Yeah, there we go. That's going to save time. Drop a quick save just because I'm paranoid. Yeah, I think that... Is that the right spot? No. We are going the complete wrong direction from what I thought we were. Fantastic. But this area is really flat up here, too. Yay! Time to go. Oh, there we are. There's our 19. So we can go turn in. For 200 free build XP. Honestly, it probably would have been faster just to go get the shit out of our own storage, but... That's okay. We are running a little low on wood now. Hey, wolf. And we know that the other quest is hunting XP, so we really give no shits about that. Ah. I'm too overburdened to move. There you go. Okay, so that should have put us... Yep, we're at 9,000. So we only have 1,000 to go to get the resource storage 3. The farming we finished. We have the windmill. And then this guy we need 362 points. And we will have the tavern. So it is time to head home and help with flatbread. It's going to be a long, drawn-out process and super boring, and I'm sorry, but we will get the tavern today if we do it. Yeah, I'm super excited too, Stesso. And that's a full day ahead of schedule, which means we can spend tomorrow just dinking off doing whatever we feel like. And then, the day after that is Sengoku Dynasty. So we actually did do it in time. And I'm hoping Oxbow's out before we, or when we finish Sengoku, so that our Season 2 of this will be in Oxbow map instead of the Valley. Because I think it would be fun to explore the new map together. If not, we will by all means start a new save in the Valley, but this time we will be doing the quick crafting and quick building. And we'll see if we can't streamline and not screw up as much as we did this time around to try to get it a little bit better suited. How'd they do us for money? They did okay. Put the feathers in there. Some free logs for us. Bunch of sticks. Okay. So we need to take an absolute crap ton of flour. Yeah. I'm not sorry I did it this way, but there are times. There are definitely times. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I mean, we did do everything vanilla, so anybody that's watching or trying to play their own first time around, like, this is the true how the devs intended the game, no settings changed. Yes and no. I do a lot of crafting at the end of streams. Like, usually I will do some of it while I'm getting ready for bed, and then I will do some the next morning when I'm getting ready to go about my day. So it doesn't feel as bad, but there's usually close to an hour and a half to 2 hours of crafting done off stream in between each episode. Just to try to push past what they can produce. Now, for gathering materials, I feel like they are very efficient and do things a lot better than we would ourselves. But for the crafting, we are absolutely faster and can get quite a bit more done. Oh, this is going to take forever. That's 126 flatbread in a single craft. And the sad part is, I think we're going to run out of water, not flour. I wonder how many points each flatbread is worth. We should test this. Because I don't want to make any more than we absolutely have to. So let's go to technology. And kitchen 2. And flatbread. Why am I in here? That's not right. Production technology. Yeah, fair enough. That is an achievement in and of itself for this playthrough. So we're at 9642.8. So if we put 9642.8 minus... yeah, good enough. It'll give us a negative number, but that'll be how much we increase by. No, let's just make the 1. Okay. So now what are we at? We are at 9643.4. So that is 0.6 per craft. So 10,000 minus 9643.4 divided by 0.6. We would need 500. We would need almost 600 crafts. So I don't think we're actually going to hit it just with flatbread alone. We're going to have to make some other stuff too. Of course, over the course of us crafting this, they are also going to craft some stuff. Yeah. Well, we've got enough. What's 1920 divided by 8? We have enough for 240 crafts, so we can get like a third of the way there just off of that. You know what, though? This is going to take so freaking long. Let's stop it for now. We'll put some of this stuff back in storage so that they can continue crafting as well. But let's see about like shearing the sheep and making the more higher point items and leave them to do the lower point items, I think. Also, I don't want to sit here for the next hour just staring at that thing cycle. So what is that? Almost 200. So let's say 200 divided by 7. Or no, 200 times 7. It's 1400 divided by 60. Yeah, that was going to take 24 minutes, by the way, just to finish that stack that I was doing. So we will totally do that at the end of stream. We might not actually be getting our, Oh, damn it, they went to sleep on me again! You sons of bitches. Alright, let's try this again. Now when you calm down, can I shear you? Yes, yes I can. Ah! Most of them made it back to sleep before I could do anything with them. Crap. That one's just sleeping through all the ruckus. No, no, no. Gonna have to keep punching sheep just to harvest them at night. This is ridiculous. And hope that I don't punch the same one more than once, because I don't want to kill them. Well, it looks like there's really only 2 left. 3. If that one wakes up. Hopefully I can get that second one before it lays back down. I really don't like punching my animals. Next level sheep herding. Okay, that woke that one up. I think that's all of them. That one that I hit the most recent time, I think, is the last one. Okay, so at least now we can get some hats done, which are worth more points. Okay, so if we look, what do we have in here for... Oh, there's no wool in here. Okay. So we have 82. We can put 2 of it away. So we have 80, which is 10. So we're going to need 20 or 200 flax. Let's take the 200 flax stock. I think that's going to be the better way to do this. So we'll get some additional points along the way and not disrupt them. Now this is still going to take forever, but we're going to get way more points out of it. But when in doubt, punch the sheep in the back of the head. I think it was Tyrte that told me. It was either Tyrte or Venus that told me to punch the animals when they won't let you through. So I thought that it might work while they were sleeping, and it turns out it does. I do need to see who the oldest sheep is, though, and see if we need to sell off a couple to get some more lambs in. I want to give it at least half their, So I guess we'll check and see. I don't think any of them are 7 yet, but if any of them are 7, we will be selling them off to try to fix, or get young ones in their place. Oh, nope, I forgot that we actually have to do the linen thread while we're at it. The linen thread's way faster. But there's also twice as much of it. Yeah, I don't think we're actually going to get the tavern up today. It will definitely be up first thing tomorrow, though. Because I'm going to craft all of that flour if I have to off stream to get the points. All of that flour and everything else that we do in the interim. And actually, I think, looking at the time, we've got about 10 minutes left anyway, and it's all going to be soaked into crafting. So we're probably going to stop here, unfortunately. I know you just got in, Stesso, and I'm sorry, buddy. But, it's all going to be just this. And we're still not quite going to get there until after I get through all of that flour, probably in the morning. So, but we will get the tavern up first thing next stream. And we do have our windmill. I need to show you the windmill before I do close it down, though. Let me, there's only one more linen thread left, so let me show you that windmill before we close her down. If I can find the door. So I had to turn it kind of funky because of the way that the road comes out. I wanted it over here, but this is in a really weird spot. And then when you build it, this platform up here, the floor, none of these walls are here. Everything from this point down is considered the foundation. So it, like, the building on top doesn't exist. So what you can do is partially build, well, and I can actually show you that too, now that we can build one. So if we go into build and farming and windmill, we're just going to arbitrarily place it. That is the foundation. So if you build this, you can actually use the chests up there to make crenellation and make it kind of a lookout tower to stand up there and look around on, and just not finish the build. Yeah. And then in here we've got the millstone. So if you notice on your kern it says 5 rye grain makes 5 flour. This is 5 to 10. And then wheat is 5 to 20. So it actually doubles the effectiveness. And then I have it set up this way, so if I'm not paying attention and accidentally go off the side, we're on a roof instead of on the falling to our doom. But yeah, so we will get that tavern up first thing next stream. So I am going to close it down though, so if you've learned anything useful or had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. Either way, have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will see you next time. And take it easy, Stessa.